everybody, welcome back to the Kevin Bugs! And that's immediate damage, hooray. Right, so, currently we have 3 episodes and a prank episode under our belt if you're watching this in time with every other episode. And today is going to be very different. The 2 episodes have been working very much on these 2 things here. Literally the ones that are right in my peripheral vision here. This tower, which is currently on the hold whilst I regain motivation for it. And the town hall prank, which is it. And Axe, by the way, Axe has discovered this prank, and he has told me in Skype that I should be prepared for retaliation. Yeah, I'm assuming he's going to make that into a penis. Anyway, for today's going to be very different. And if you can see through my very blue windows into here, there's a lot of cactus in here. Now, cactus makes what is known as roasted cactus in my resource pack, but is actually cactus green dye. And recently, if you have been on Twitter and are a fan of British sci-fi shows, you'll have known that the series of Red Dwarf, that's some chat I had with Axe, has got 2 new series coming out. And Red Dwarf is one of my favourite programs. I'm a very big fan of sci-fi and all that, and also Red Dwarf is comedic, so it's comedic sci-fi, which is even better. And also, on top of that, I'm a very big fan of shows that pretty much every show that is my frames. I don't know why it does this. Like, I'll be recording and then suddenly, once I'm halfway through talking, it always seems to get my frames down. But doing that seems to fix it. Anyway, where was I? Train of thought. Anyway, I'm very into sci-fi shows, especially comedic ones, and also I'm a big watcher of the UK TV channel Dave, which shows a lot of shows like Mock the Week and Top Gear reruns and stuff, and a lot of Red Dwarf reruns are shown on there. And also the Red Dwarf 10 series are shown on there first. And so, in celebration of that, only the weak shall die. And that I shall be creating one of the greatest things in the game, in the show, which will be displayed on screen now. It is the Starbug. I'm creating Starbug. He's gonna be put over here. I don't know about scale, so I don't think that he's gonna be 2 scale. Probably gonna be a very sort of smaller build. But Starbug's going to be created here and built here for your viewing pleasure in celebration of the new Red Dwarf series. It was either this or making a huge baby for the fact that Will and Kate have given birth to some little sprog. But anyway, I shall return once I have a lot more utensils to do it with and have some basic plans laid out. This is going to be sort of a build I actually show on camera, since that one and this one were sort of vaguely shown on camera but not fully. So, I shall catch up with you guys in 1 second. Okay, I have returned. I've pretty much run out of hardened green stained clay. This is the last I have. And this is how far I've gotten with the bugs so far. I'm building the backup. In the picture, the reference pictures, this part is pretty much... Actually, I can probably encompass that. Hang on, let me see it in the picture. Yep, in the picture. I may need to use like some iron for this or something. Oh, frame, why? Fucking, I just started recording. And my frame's already caving. Maybe due to the fact that I have a Rain of Air stream going on in the background, but you know, maybe not. Right. I hate this. I can't make... Oh no, my YouTube career. How can I do this at the back? I could just do something like this. Because at the back, the engine sort of comes across here and then has 2 large thrusters that come down from the top slightly, and then one's here and one's here. So that's leaving for that. And my game today, well, my internet connection today is horrendous. There you go. Right, so I'm going to need to grab some more clay to finish this, to get this back done. So what I need to do is the back, the middle and the front. These probably going to need to move back a bit. considering the size difference between what the actual bug is. These, by the way, these are the feet of it. Then we need to get the top bit done, and then get some small interior parts and little sort of details, and then we'll be done for Starbug here. So I shall return once that is done. Okay, I just logged on to the server again after being off for a day, because I left after the previous recording, and I have found this trapdoor beneath my ladder. The question is, what is he doing? This must be Axe. Okay, Axe, what are you doing, man? Axe, I'm gonna fill this in. Axe, what the fuck are you doing? Axe, come on. What is this? What? What the fuck? Axe? Axe, what is... Where am I now? Where am I now? Okay, now he's connected my place to Sean's place. Okay, I'm going to use this cobblestone I just found here and fill that back up. So I'm not having that beneath my base. Right, I shall return to fill up this whole thing. Because fuck me. Okay, I have returned from grabbing some clay, but the main reason why I'm back at base is because it's time to lay to rest the diamond sword I got on day 1 from Goldcap. On my first day of joining, I was given a diamond pickaxe, these diamond boots, and this sword. And if I go to F3 and H, you can see, if I go to F3 and H, you can see it's on 0 durability. So, it's time to lay it to rest. And quickly, I should probably have done this before I started recording, but it's from the game Yanderella, I believe that's how you spell it, which I saw played by the RPG Minx. And in the ending, if you going past, in the ending, if you decide to go for the purple-haired girl rather than the blue-haired girl, so the one that's your lifelong, your friend that's been living near you for a while, rather than the person who's come to you in a wedding dress, weird story, the person in the wedding dress will try to kill you using a sword which has this name. Ah, fuck. F3 and H. The name of the sword is Masamune-chan. And she'll cut off parts of your body with the sword.
So, just for this special occasion, I'll make it so you can't run away anymore. First, your right foot. Oh! Wow, just as I expected from a sword this sharp. Now it's time for your left foot. Oh, this is my favourite sword. I call it Masamune-chan. I hope you two can get along well.
I did spell that right, yeah I did. She'll cut off parts of your body with the sword if you don't decide to go for her, and then you'll become just a sort of vegetable that she plays with. And so, this sword will be displayed in a case eventually, but for now it's going to lie in its own special chest I'm going to create now, if I have any wood. I'm running low on wood. I think it's because I used all of it for Axe's prank. But anyway, once I've sorted out my wood problem and got some coal up as well, I'm gonna cook up this clay, cook up some cacti, and I'm going to have some fun with the Starbug outside. I just thought I'd do that because that seems like a good memorial for the first sword I had on this server. So I'm just going to sit down here. Right. I shall return to you guys soon. Okay, here's another progress update on the build, and it's quite a big jump from the last progress update we saw, and here it is. So I've got the main front cockpit. I've moved, if you notice, it was back here, but with how I've built it, it looks much better if it's sort of squished up like this. So here's the front cockpit. I'm going to need to get bits of brown glass, I believe. It's either brown or black, to go there. Here's the middle chamber. Then here's the little tabs that you get at the back. And I haven't actually looked around the full back. Probably because I can't. Let me pillar up quickly. Yeah, here's what the back currently looks like. So I still need to get the engines put in, which is going to be a lot of grey wall, basically. And after that's done, it's going to be a quick, very easy finish on this, which is adding the interior, which is going to be simple. I think just a bit of nether brick and a bit of just like makeshift chairs and stuff, just to make it act a bit more roomy. I also need to add a staircase, which I believe comes out right here, so that's going to be easy as well. But that is a focus update on the Starbug. It's actually looking like the Starbug now. I'm kind of proud of it. It's much better than this fucking thing. So, focus update. I shall return in a second once I have started work on the details of this. We're pretty much done on Starbug now. There's a couple of things that need to be added, but let me first show you around what currently has been added. If I first go around to the back onto the newly terraformed land, you can see I have added an engine sort of compartment. I was going to use sea lanterns, but redstone lanterns are much easier to get. And they also look alright. They look a bit sort of fiery and blazing. There's green accents here. They look better when not in my resource pack, I suspect, considering how my resource pack is very much sort of higher contrast. The front, the windows have been put in, and these three bits and a bit here have been put in. Here is an entrance and the grey panel that you can see on the picture. Here, because in the actual show there is a table they sit at. This is the best I could do with the small space I have to work in at the moment. But I'm going to place down 1 mug, 2 mugs, and a plate. Here is the... I'm going to add some proper light soon. This is just temporary to stop mob spawning. Here is the cockpit with some controls and 2 seats. There's also 2 seats back here. But here, a map's been generated. That was actually very quickly to generate. This is going to be renamed map. Oh my god, you can that's actually a pretty cool view. Because you can see, if I go this way, that is Vermonchus's castle that I'm walking towards. If I turn around, you can see Starbug clearly. Starbug actually looks really cool on here. And then you go over here and you can see all the grass that Axe placed and my build. And you can see the stone area. I hope to turn that all green eventually, and the river. Anyway, I'm going to go rename this map because since it's going to be going into an item frame, I just need to grab some leather for that. Since it's going to be in an item frame, it's going to have some hover text if you rename it. So I'm going to rename this to... most people can probably guess. Hopefully this actually works. Starbug current location. Right, let's get some leather. Where is my leather? I'm also going to organise my chests next episode. Not this episode, because I have a feeling that this has run on quite long, this episode. It's definitely a longer episode than what I'm used to, I think. I hope so, anyway. Because my episodes, they've been sort of going down in length, because the first one was 18, second one was 18, and the third one was 14, and the prank video was 8. So if this one's longer than those, I will be happy. Anyway, here comes the bride, oh, let me la 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 la. I'm in a weird mood, right. I will place that in. Starbug's current location, that's pretty cool. I might get another one that's just on the front of the vehicle. Actually, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put a little thing on the front of the vehicle that says Starbug. Just put it there. But I will return to that in a second. But that is Starbug currently, and I shall return once that is done and the full Starbug ship is completed. See you guys then. And we're done. I have an iron bar put on the front here. Starbug for the new Red Dwarf series, so that anybody who comes past and they come to the front can go, ooh, this is a Starbug from Red Dwarf. And yep, the map's in here, everything is sorted out, lighting system, the torches will do fine. This is only a little simple celebration one-off build, and it's been a very fun build actually. And also, if anybody watching this was worried about whoever's castle this is and how I'm intruding upon the open space in front of their castle. The person who lives here, Vermontius, he's a very big fan of Red Dwarf as well. I'll be sad if he doesn't recognise what this ship is. Mind you, he should recognise if he looks at the bloody front. Anyway, that's everything for today. It's been a very good episode today. Very much enjoyed it. And so, remember, you're never more than 6 degrees of separation away from Crichton. I've been the head robot on the ship Red Dwarf, and thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye, you smee...